What is up, YouTube? If you are having a problem with your LED turn signal and you want to make it better, grab yourself a pair of these eBay LED strips, cut yourself out that exact strip inside. I took the whole thing apart. I'm gonna have to epoxy it together, but it was oxidized, it was ugly. Cleaned it out, looks nice. Now this LED is way brighter than the LEDs, where are they, that I took out. I threw them somewhere on the floor. I'm currently working on my wife's new to us MDX. It's an 07. I don't know where the old base went, so basically I just took it all off. Took the whole motherboard out. I got resistors just in case I needed them, but it doesn't look like I need them. Looks like it already can handle the LEDs. I was going to use white LEDs, but I didn't like how they turned out, so I got these orange ones. And what I like is you can cut them and then you can solder wherever and reuse them. So I'll put that link whenever I find it. I think I got them on AliExpress for like $2, and they're super bright. The longevity of them, I'm not entirely sure, but the fact that they work and it's brighter, I'll show you guys how to do it. So let's go over here. In the mirror, light pink is negative and dark purple, at least on the passenger side of this 07, is power. So I'm going to connect negative to here and positive to here, solder it together, and close this guy up with some heavy duty epoxy, and we'll go from there. So after I solder this together, I'm going to mock it up, show you guys how it looks, and we'll go from there. Because these are like 90 bucks. I was just going to buy a new one, but I was like, ugh, 90 bucks for just this? No thanks. Let's make it better than OEM, brighter than OEM, and cheaper than OEM. The motherboard was like 5 different LEDs, but they're not as cool as this. If I wanted to make it sequential, I could get the other kit that has a little sequential thingamabob there, but you know, I just want it for a tune single, so it's just gonna be on and off. Okay, so I'll be back after I solder this. Okay, so now the only problem is that I have to do the other side exactly the same, and I don't want to take the other one apart because it's working perfectly fine. But see, connect it right here. Black, red, pink, purple. Seems to be working great. I didn't solder it because these things don't like the solder gun, but I'm probably gonna have to crimp something on there so that they don't go anywhere. But I will be using epoxy to close this guy up. So let me mock it up, how it's gonna end up, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so obviously I need the, oh man, the cables are wiggly. I need to solder this right, but you get the idea. It's gonna go right on there, little orange strip, and then we're all good to go. Yeah, I need to really solder this or that's gonna be an issue later. Okay, so that's the end of that. Alright, so I will go show you guys step by step on how I'm doing this. Let's turn this guy off. So I started by taking this off. You don't have to take off the mirror. I did see a thing that said you have to take off the mirror. There is a screw on the top. I put it in backwards just to show you guys. I didn't have to take off the bottom one. It's only the top one. Only one thing holds this in, and then it slides out. And when I mean it slides out, it should just slide out effortlessly. If it doesn't, you're pulling too hard, but it should just slide out after that one screw. It's a very small, like, Allen key. And then I proceeded to take this off with a heat gun and a little bit of prying and persuasion, and it came right off. Now the inside, it also just pops out. You don't need to do any excessive prying. This thing is literally not held on by glue or anything. Let's see here. Alright, so this piece just comes off of that lens, and this piece just pops off here in the corner. Let's see if I can even do it with one hand. Yep, see, easily pops off. And this thing has sticky tape on it, So the sticky tape will just stick right on there, and we have ourselves a turn signal. So now I have to do the other one, because if you guys can see, this is now orange and that's clear. Now, though I do like the look, now I have to do it on the other side the same. But this one was completely broken. It was done for, and I don't want to pay $100. This is $8. I have resistors, I have everything to make this, you know, doable. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. And once I have this all done with the epoxy, I'll let you guys see the finished product. Alright, so this is what the old motherboard looks like, and this is the working one. Now, because it's the working one, I don't really want to take it all the way off. But because I have to make it work, I also don't want to piggyback off of this this set right here. So I'm probably going to take it all off. This will probably last me longer, but because of the matter of YouTube and because of the matter that I wanted to freaking match on both sides, I'm gonna just take it off. Screw here, screw. I'm gonna leave these two on though. I'm just gonna take off the motherboard. Yeah. The other one was all oxidized and looked like poop. It's the only reason I changed it. This one is nice, so I'm probably just gonna keep it there as this spare little trophy or whatever. So it got late and I didn't end up showing the full process, and I blew the fuse for the turn signals, so now I have no way to tell right now which well, if it works or not anymore. I did solder this last night and I did glue it together, but it got late, so didn't get to finish showing you guys how exactly I put this in there. But it's pretty simple. Like I said, you crack it open with a heat gun, and then you go from there and just slowly pry away at it with this. There's my soldering little station. I need to buy little soldering arms because that was a pain. I almost gave up last night. But the reason I had to do the other side was because this little orange strip just shows in the front. I could have put it in the back and had it not shown, but actually it's a lot brighter like this, so I'm just going to leave it. Plus it makes it look unique and custom. And if you don't like orange, you could do white. But this strip, mind you, has like plastic in front of it. So if you are going to get something like that, get something that's like plastic and not something that shows the LEDs like this one. This one just shows the LEDs. This one's more of like a, where is it? More of like a plastic little strip. And I can add on to this, which is what I like. See those little contact pins right there, those little 2 copper pieces. I can add more to this and reuse it. So I only need about, I want to say that's about 6 inches, 7 inches of that whole little roll, and I can reuse the rest of it. So I used, where's my glue? This is my favorite glue for all thing headlights, E6000, and it's the strongest weather glue that I've had. Didn't have any. Let's say if my headlights had a crack in it right here, I just put some E6000, use a heat gun to take out all the stuff with the back port open, and then it'll be good to go. Or when I do custom headlights, like back over here, these tail headlights or whatever, I open them up, I put demon eyes or whatnot on it, I use E6000. I should rebeat it with like regular beating, but I don't. So I'm gonna fix the fuse, and then I'm going to turn this guy on, show you guys how it looks after it cured all day today, all night yesterday. So let's see. Alright, so the one that I blew up was this 15 right there. Pretty much you open the hood, second one up, that is that guy. I need to see what this is because it doesn't have it. Who knows why. Let's see, what is that? Okay, I'll figure out what that is later. There's 320s and then nothing in the middle. I mean, if not everything works, it should be nothing, but you know, that's just me checking. Alright, now to check if these guys both turn on. Alright, we have a success. They're back together. They're both blinking. And they're both custom. I'll turn down the brightness so you guys can see that. Shush. I don't know about you guys, but I like amber. Amber lighting looks like the best. So like these corner lights that have like clear and whatnot, I prefer them to be amber. I'll be showing you guys how to clean and buff these out. So these look all foggy and disgusting, and they'll look brand new when I'm done with them. But I'm just glad that they're back together and working. Alright, so that's it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll catch you guys next time, because I will be doing a lot of work to this. Not that it needs it, just will be doing a lot, because I know that Acuras are my main channel stuff. I'm also going to be buffing it out. It's not imperfect, it's pretty clean, but like right here, the hood and whatnot could use a little polish. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys. See you guys. Peace.